There's a saying and consensus that imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. Throughout my life, I've always been a pioneer, an innovator, someone who has taken the front of anything that I've been doing. For those of you who know me before, you'll know me training bodybuilders, sportsmen, sportswomen, conquering the world, winning competitions all over. And I was a pioneer in that department. I did that for a number of years. I trained some of the best athletes, bodybuilders, cricketers, footballers, you name it, I did it. And I did it all on my own. I didn't follow anyone. I took directions and information from persons who were there before me, and I always pay homage to that. But I was very innovative. After that, I continued along the path that I am on now. No one ever thought about doing this. I thought about my life, my future, and what I wanted to do at a very young age, pre-teen. Pre-teen, I repeat that. I knew I was going to do a business related to the adult industry, but I didn't know what I was going to do exactly. I continued to study along those paths. I got my professional degree. My first degree is in accounting. I did my master's. I did 2 masters, and I did a PhD. So I'm Dr. Raj, as you know. But I've been very, very innovative. I've been a pioneer in this industry. I was the first on radio to do a serious program about sexual health. I was given the opportunity to do that many years ago, close to over 25 years ago. I also did television. I did television way back in the 80s, late 80s and 90s with a health program. Then I did television again throughout this incarnation as a businessman, as a pioneer, and an innovator. I've had partnership in business, and I've had individuals try to cheat me, try to rob, stole my ideas. There are those who try to poach my workers to open businesses similar to my business. There were those who tried it. Some of them are my clients still, and I know they did it, and they know I did it. I know that they did it. But I forgive and I forget. Well, not forget, but I forgive. Because as an innovator and a pioneer, there are those who will always follow my lead. Take, for example, I was in business with someone in the Princestown area. Turned out to be not a good person to do business with. So he's still doing things that I taught him to do. He's still following my directions. Everything that I advertise, everything that I do, he wants to follow. He cannot come up with his own ideas. But like everything else, all rope has an end. There are persons who worked with me recently who stole a tremendous amount of money, not from me alone, but from the workers. And they are trying the very same thing because they see validity in what I have done. They want to follow me. They want to be like Dr. Raj. But nobody could be like me. To be like Dr. Raj, you have to have, first of all, the brain power. You have to have the initiative. You have to have the testicular fortitude. You have to know what you're doing. And you have to understand the market, your customers, and your clients. So it's very difficult to be like Dr. Raj. It's not easy. So for those who are trying to imitate me and follow me and poach my workers to open massage parlors and other things, I wish you luck. Because if a worker leaves me to go by you, they can't come back. Because most of the time you fail. Most of the time you don't know what to do. Most of the times you have to follow and you have to wait to see what Dr. Raj is putting out there. What he's doing, what innovation he's coming up with, so I can follow suit. As I say, trump and follow suit. I am trumped and I am following suit to myself. You all have to try to imitate me. Try to be like me. But at the end of the day, you will fail. I'm not wishing you bad because I don't believe in that. I know I am always in front and you all have to follow me. I don't look back to see what you're doing. But of course, information comes to me Sometimes you call my workers and ask them to come and work with you. Sometimes you do different things. Don't feel I don't see it or I don't hear. They tell me about it. But at the end of the day, I will always be Dr. Raj, the innovator, and you'll always be the person who's trying to be like Dr. Raj. So if you come up with your own ideas and your own innovation and you can do things on your own, then you are a businessman or a businesswoman. Then you could say and you could thump your chest and say, I did that on my own. I did not try to be like someone else. Now, when I started off this business, there was no model to follow, There was no international model or local model to follow. I created my own model. And I'm proud of that fact. I fought all the authorities that was against this. From mat to lat to jat to wat, I did it. So at the end of the day, I will be recognized as the person who was innovative in setting up this business, making it what it is today, have it recognized legally, did everything that was possible to make it legal, because the perception was that it was illegal. It was never illegal. I knew what to do. So you can try, you can do whatever you want. You're trying to be like Dr. Raj, but you cannot be Dr. Raj. Try to be your own self, do things for yourself, and then you can stand with pride and say, I have done this. Stop trying to be like me. Now, for those of you who know what I'm talking about, you know very well. For those of you who don't know, investigate. Find out. Then you will know all the false information, all the false persons that they have out there, and who is the real deal. I am Dr. Raj. See you soon.